Hello there. I am Christine Collins, and I am your NLP hypnotherapist and creativity consultant, and here to help today for you with issues around creativity unflow. So when you are working to get into that mental space where you can vision, where you can meditate, where you can kind of relax your mind enough to conjure up those brilliant new ideas, it's not uncommon at all in our very, very busy culture that sometimes our mind is just filled with clutter. And the moment we take that 10 or 15 minutes to sit down and try to brainstorm, try to vision, try to come up with new ideas, the only thing we can think about is our to-do list, or the only thing we can think about is this issue that's been, troubling or worrying us for a period of time. And that can be very frustrating. And so it becomes laughable when someone is saying to you, well, clear your mind and, just relax into it. I mean, sometimes that just doesn't work. There are days when it's more challenging to do that than others. So what to do? And I would recommend a couple of different things. If you're able to clear your mind, perfect, beautiful, you're on the right track. If you find that your mind is wandering, which is not unusual, especially if you're early on in this kind of a practice, it can be extremely helpful to begin with a guided meditation or hypnotherapy. In other words, you have a track, whether it's set to music or it's just a voice, and someone is speaking you through, kind of walking you through that guided process. I know this is how I began meditating, and I am now capable of meditating in silence, but there are many times when I still prefer having the guided lead in, the meditation, the hypnotherapy. Yes, I do listen to my own tracks, but I also listen to many others. There are many talented people out there who create things like this for us. And it can be extremely powerful and very helpful to have that focus, because our minds are powerful focusers and like to have something to kind of chew on. So if you're not able to do it with the silence, it can be helpful to have something to follow and pay attention to and to focus on. And that actually relaxes your mind, because now you're focusing on that speaker rather than on all those other thoughts of worry and to do and other concerns that you may have going on. It can also be useful to focus on a specific element, something that you consider to be relaxing. I like using things from nature, whether it's thinking about animals or trees or flowers. I remember one instance in particular where I was really struggling I was worrying about a lot of things. And I just sat there and tried to think, how many different kinds of flower can I literally conjure up in my mind? Just different words, just this one, this one, this one. You can focus in on envisioning and imagining something that's really beautiful, that is kind of soothing for you. Make sure you're choosing something that has overall a quality of relaxation and not stress. And that can be extremely helpful. And also it can be helpful to focus on an emotion, something that is uplifting, and choosing to focus on different things that have helped you to feel that way. So if you choose something like satisfaction or bliss or harmony, and then try to conjure up instances and scenarios in your mind that have led you there in the past. So I hope you found this to be helpful. Once again, I am Christine Collins with Transform Create, and I hope that you have an absolutely magical and creative rest of your day.